What's up, guys? It's Joy here, and I have a personal story that I want to share with you guys today. And the goal is to pull some lessons and some wisdom from these stories that can hopefully encourage you guys, uplift you, inspire you, and motivate you to just live your life in a different light and a different way. So this story that I'm going to share today starts when I was young. I don't remember how young, but I was a little kid. And every day at this age, I would go outside and play with my friends at 4 p.m. Clockwork. When it was 4 p.m., it was time to go outside and play with my friends all the way until when it was dark. But this specific day, I must have done something wrong because my parents wouldn't let me go out. And I remember asking them, I was like, I want to go out and whatnot. They were like, no, you're going to stay in. I think I was grounded for doing something. And so I remember going, sitting in the corner in the couch and being all angry. And then a few minutes, my dad was working outside. He was doing things and I was listening to things, but I was angry, so I didn't care. And then at some point he came in and he was like, oh, Joy, you're just sitting there. Come over and help me. And I was like, no, I won't help you because I'm mad. I'm angry at you. But it's dad, you can't win that fight. So eventually I ended up going outside and helping him. And he was basically working on this project in which we had a back side, like a back porch almost to the house that was uncovered. So every time it would rain, there were like random leaves and things falling inside the house basically. And we didn't want that to happen. So he was building this thing that would cover it and basically channel the water all the way to the other side of the property. And so he already had most of it done, so I just went and helped finish the project basically. And I will never forget that because it actually remains till this day one of my favorite moments spent with my dad and was one of my fondest or most beautiful childhood memories. And it's crazy because it's something that I didn't want to do. What I wanted to do was go play outside with my friends because that's what was going to make me happy. I was happy when I played with them and I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that really bad. But I ended up doing something that I didn't want to do originally that my dad made me do. But it ended up becoming such a prized possession as far as memory goes. And so that's where the story ends. And here's the lesson. So we have this thing in society in which we advertise, you got to do what makes you happy. You got to pursue your happiness, right? The pursuit of happiness. You got to, at every cost, find happiness, get happiness. Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but happiness is such a fleeting feeling that spending your time pursuing it or your life pursuing happiness is almost like setting yourself up to spend your life pursuing the wind. You're never going to catch it. Here is, however, what you can catch: purpose. See, the difference in these two stories is that in one of them, I wanted to do what made me happy. And I don't really remember much about all the times I played with my friends. There's so many of them. I remember it was cool and everything. But that one moment with my dad in which I found purpose because I was useful, I was able to help my dad. I was able to do something that was productive with the skill set that I had at the time. It stayed with me till this day. And also, it's one of the happiest memories that I had. I was laughing with my dad as I was working with him, super excited about life in that moment. And so I just want to tell you guys, stop spending your time and your life pursuing happiness. Instead of doing that, start pursuing what is your purpose. And you might have heard this before, but really put that in perspective. What is it that you know how to do, you have the skill set to do, and that if you don't do, nobody else is going to do it? That idea that you have, that dream that you have, it might feel hard to do it. It might be difficult. It might be scary. It might not make you happy at first to think of doing that. But trust me, if you go after that with everything you have and invest time and effort into doing that thing that is your purpose, happiness and joy will be on the other side of it. See, here's the thing we don't understand. Happiness is a byproduct, is a result of something. You don't get a hold of happiness. No, you get a hold of a purposeful life, and that brings with it happiness. So I don't mean to disrespect anyone, but all those people who advertise pursuing happiness and all those things, I guess I see where they're coming from, but maybe instead we should advertise for pursuing purpose, because we will be pushing people in society who want to contribute, who want to change things, who want to do things to make this a better experience for all of us. And as a byproduct of that, of being useful, of using our gifts, of contributing to the story of humankind, we will be happy. We will find joy as a byproduct. And also, when you go after what makes you happy, you're selfishly trying to please yourself. But when you become purposeful and pursue a purpose-driven life, you go after what makes others happy. You go after what helps other people. And the result of that is a healthier and more sustainable form of joy and happiness. So I just want you, as you go about your day today, really use make that switch in your mind. Don't go look for happiness. Don't go look for what makes you happy right now. Look for what makes you feel useful, for what you know how to do, what you're really good at. Invest in that. Help someone. Make someone else's life better by doing that. And trust me, you will find happiness as a byproduct of living a purposeful life. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video, and go and live a purposeful life, because in the purposeful life is trapped the real key to happiness and lasting joy. You guys have a good one. See you guys next time.